So first of all, regions of the kidney. You have the cortex, medulla, renal pelvis. This would represent the fibrous capsule, which is the innermost capsule of the kidney. Other structures first, ureter. This would be a medullary or renal pyramid, and between those would be a renal column. Where it drains from one medullary pyramid, that would be a minor calyx. That's a minor calyx. Where these two minor calyxes come together, that would be a major calyce. Rest of it's pretty much vessels. So doing vessels on the way in, you have the renal artery, segmental artery, interlobar artery, arcuate artery, cortical radiate or interlobular. So arcuate artery, cortical radiate or interlobular. Afferent would go to the glomerulus. This has the corpuscle over the glomerulus. Or excuse me, the capsule. So this would be a renal corpuscle. Parts of, no, so this would be afferent. This is going to be efferent. So efferent will all go back into the cortical radiate or interlobular through the peritubular capillaries or through the vasa recta. So then it would go cortical radiate or interlobular vein, interlobular vein, goes all the way out the renal vein. So the functional unit in the kidney, you have about 1 million of these, that is the nephron. So parts of the nephron. This that's leaving the renal corpuscle, this would all be my proximal convoluted tubule. This is descending loop of Henle, ascending loop of Henle. This really long nephron loop, this exhibits a juxtamedullary, example of a juxtamedullary nephron. This one would be more cortical because it's shorter. Really should be a little shorter, but still. This would be, they're really not showing this one, they show more. This is the distal convoluted tubule. So it comes right up back against the corpuscle and it's gonna dump into your collecting system, which consists of the collecting duct or tubule. And then as you get into this part right here, this becomes the papillary duct. So the fluid within the PCT, loop of Henle, DCT, collecting tubule is called filtrate. As soon as it reaches the papillary duct, it's urine. So urine, papillary duct, then gets drained, minor calyx, major calyx, exits the renal pelvis through the ureter. This, we are zooming in on a portion of the corpuscle, which shows part of the proximal convoluted tubule and a portion of the distal convoluted tubule. This is the PCT, because I can clearly see that it's connected. So this would represent my parietal layer of the glomerular or Bowman's capsule. This layer is the visceral layer. Cells would be podocytes. So the podocytes of the visceral layer surrounds the glomerulus. Again, this together is the renal corpuscle. This is representing where the DCT comes back up and contacts the glomerular corpuscle. So the cells that are straight here would represent the macula densa. These special smooth muscle cells that surround the afferent, efferent tubule, or excuse me, arterioles are the JG cells. So together these would make the juxtaglomerular apparatus, which regulates blood volume.